We begin this hour with new developments out of Israel, where the country's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is expected to be indicted on corruption charges in 3 different cases. The country's Attorney General's decision comes after 2 years of investigations. Netanyahu, who is seeking a 4th consecutive term, denies any wrongdoing. If indicted, it would mark the first time in Israel's history that a sitting prime minister is charged with a crime. CBS News foreign correspondent Seth Doane is following all of this from London. Seth, good to see you. So walk us through these charges.
There are 3 different charges, Vlad, and of course these come at a very sensitive time just ahead of this April 9th election, so a very politically delicate time for these charges to be coming through. The charges are bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. The actual filing of these charges will depend first on a hearing, and at that hearing, the Prime Minister can try to persuade the Attorney General not to move forward with these charges. The 3 charges include one providing regulatory concessions to a telecommunications company in exchange for favorable coverage. Another, he's accused of accepting gifts. Both Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, and his wife Sarah are accused of accepting gifts in part from a Hollywood film mogul, gifts totaling of cigars and jewelry totaling around $280,000. Another charge revolves around a case that revolves around a deal for favorable coverage in exchange for legislation to damage a newspaper. But what is really significant here, Vlad, is looking ahead to this April 9th election. You have accusations on both sides that this is politically motivated, and we certainly expect the Prime Minister to vehemently deny, as he has all along, these charges.
Yeah, Seth, I'm curious about that. There is a national election coming up very soon. How will this affect that? It's in just 40 days. And what do you expect the Prime Minister to say when he does speak at about 1 p.m.?
That's right. We're expecting that statement very soon from the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu. And all along, he has said this is absolutely false. This is politically motivated. His right-wing Likud party, his political party, has said that this is a political persecution, that this is timed at this moment. From the left, they have said that the Attorney General has dragged his feet and that he should have moved faster. And on the right, they say he is absolutely just speeding through this. Now, first, as we mentioned at the top of this, you have to have this hearing where these charges have to go through, and before they actually move forward with them, and the Attorney General has the chance to defend himself at that point. But then there would be another set of legal processes, including being able to appeal this. So it's quite possible that the Prime Minister's lawyers could really drag this out past the election. But this is a very close election. Benjamin Netanyahu is running for his 4th consecutive term and has some very strong contenders who would also like that role of Israeli Prime Minister.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the Prime Minister says in just about an hour. Seth, as always, we thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Vlad.